I'm going to talk about occurring pattern, except today, skip today's. So 8 a.m. Scarborough, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Newmarket, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Mississauga is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Same thing Richmond Hill, Brampton. So rest of Southern Ontario gets nothing except Long Point is gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rain. So zoom out for what's causing the 1012 millibars of pressure. That's caused by possibly in Gulf of Mexico to some pressure and high pressure some Bay and Louisiana borderline. So Arkansas actually, so southern Arkansas to northern Louisiana somewhere gonna go cause it. So zooming back to Toronto. So the weather is like so also 0.25 millimeters of rain. Gonna explain about the weather if it's possible in the end of the video. So Barrie, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Lions Head, Whiteton is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So like for example 564 line of meteorology or this weather models doesn't count because that's a temperature thing. So except the pressure. So Newmarket is gonna get borderline actually nothing. So zoom out and out of this map all the way to the United States. So like pressure in Oklahoma because you need the other parts of the world to match the pressure sometimes. So because Southern Ontario is at the edge of. So what's causing the 1008 pressure? Sometimes there's a dip in like a trough in heading towards the central U.S. is United States. So that's why it's causing the 1008 millibars of pressure. So zooming back to Toronto. This is Toronto. That's why it says Toronto. So Barrie, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Martin was the 8 p.m. So Wyerton is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Owen Sound is going to get 6.25 millimeters of rain. Midland, Ontario is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Barrie, Ontario, Beverly Isles is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Collingwood, 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Scarborough, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Belleville is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Whiteton is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Owen Sound is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Same thing in Collingwood, 0.25 millimeters of rain. London, nothing. So with Beverly's Isles, or Georgina Orella is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So around its Lake Simcoe is gonna get some brighter clouds than Whiteton or Sun. So including Oshawa. So skip the Oshawa. So Oshawa is gonna get some. Oshawa is gonna get some like between like 2.5 millimeters of rain actually. So what cities next to Oshawa? This Balmainville is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Peterborough, Ontario is gonna get some. And then Peterborough, water north. So it's gonna be 2.5 millimeters of rain. So next hour, 2 p.m. We'll skip the pressure patterns. So 1004. There's some 3 pressure zones. One is the United States. So So let's see what's causing it. So zoom out to Ontario. So it's caused by a lower pressure system and sunny jet streams. So let's zoom in back to Toronto. So next hour, 2 p.m. So Wyerton is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Owen Sound is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. London. Hardware, Ontario is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. With some low pressures doesn't count, so 8 p.m. So northwest Ontario 0.25 millimeters of rain, most of it. So Wyerton, Owen Sound, Collingwood, Hardware, it's gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rain. Everywhere Toronto, Hamilton, London, Orange County, Marcus, Toffel. That's more south, so Toffel, I say here. So it's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Coburg is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Peterborough is 2.5 millimeters of rain. Oshawa, Oshawa is only one. So it's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Uxbridge, it's going to get like 0.25 millimeters of rain. Port Erie, Niagara Falls City, Niagara on the Lake is going to get 6.25 millimeters of rain. Green Spy, Ontario is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Midland is going to get 0.25 millimeters of rain. Beverly, Isle, Georgia, Orella is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Barrie, Ontario, 0.25 millimeters of rain. Long Point is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. So next hour. So Scarborough, Stoffel, down to Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Mississauga, Hamilton, Oakville, Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City, Fort Erie is been Niagara Falls City, Coburg, Belleville, Peterborough, it's going Peterborough, Oshawa, Uxbridge. Oshawa is actually this line, so it's 0.25 millimeters of rain, including Long Point. So then skip this. Like Georgina is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next hour. So gonna talk about the pressure pattern and so skip it. So 2 p.m. Nothing except the pressure pattern. So what's causing the 1004 millibars of pressure? Zoom out in. That's caused by a low pressure in eastern, slightly southeastern New York State. So there's nothing else. This dip in nothing, like positive PNA slightly. So next hour, 8 p.m. So 1000, this no percent anyway. So 1012 across by. Let's zoom into the United States. So the whole southern unit, like multiple states in like one precipitation. Southern Ontario. So it's still caused by same thing. Another low pressure moves through the pressure or like a drop in southern Ontario. So there's no precipitation except 1008 and 552 lines. So 1008 millibars of pressure and the temperature lines. So like 552 is the temperature line. So low pressure moves 2. So Y10 Owen Sound, Hanover, Scarborough, parts of Scarborough actually. So Stouffville, Hamilton, Niagara on the Lake, London, Grisby. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters rain, including long points. So next hour, final hour. So Scarborough, parts of Scarborough is 2.5 millimeters of rain. So Stouffville is gonna get Stouffville, downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Orangeville, Oakville, Hamilton, Niagara Falls City, and Fort Erie, London, Hanover, So Collingwood, Barrie, Georgia, Beverly Hills has 0.25 millimeters of rain except Hanover. So we're going to Hanover, Whitetown, Owen Sound, Orilla. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, including Oshawa doesn't count. So Oshawa is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Uxbridge is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain, including Bevel. It's 0.25 millimeters of rain is in Cobourg, Peterborough, Belleville is 0.25 millimeters of rain. Next, temperature pattern or total precipitation. Skip to this. So 6 millimeters of rain is in Whiteton, or in some possibly. So Newmarket is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. Orangeville is gonna get some 1.2 millimeters of rain. Also, it's gonna get some little bit of 0.7 millimeters of rain. So nothing else in southern Ontario except Midland. So Midland is gonna get some over 7.5 millimeters of rain, but darkest is 12.5, so it's gonna be 8 millimeters, somewhere 10 millimeters of rain. So next day for Stouffville, Scarborough, downtown Toronto, Peterborough, Hamilton, London is 5 millimeters of rain, 4 millimeters of rain downtown Toronto, Brampton, Newmarket, Uxbridge is 4 millimeters of rain. So Niagara Falls City is gonna get 8 millimeters of rain. Same thing in Niagara on the lake parts of it. So Oakville is 4 millimeters of rain. Cobourg is 3 millimeters of rain. Also is 7 millimeters of rain. Whiteton is 2 millimeters of rain. Owen Sound is gonna be 0 point something. So 0.7 millimeters of rain. So next hour and 4 days. So nothing. October 20th, nothing. October 21st, something. So precipitation. So down to Toronto is 2 millimeters of rain. 2 millimeters of rain is Stouffville. Scarborough is 2.5 millimeters of rain. Brampton is 1 millimeters of rain. Oakville is 1.2 millimeters of rain. 1 millimeters of rain in Hamilton. Niagara on the Lake. Niagara Falls City is 0.7 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the Lake is 0.7 millimeters of rain. London is 1 millimeters of rain. 5 millimeters of rain. Whiteton. And Owen Sound is 6 millimeters of rain, 1 millimeters of rain in Collingwood. Newmarket, Orangeville, it's gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rain, 2 millimeters of rain in Stouffville. still full. So Oshawa is 7 millimeters of rain. Coburg is 0.2 and 0.7 millimeters of rain between those. So Belleville is gonna get some 0.2 millimeters of rain. 0.7 millimeters of rain in St. Peterborough. Port A is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. Long Point is gonna get like 1.2 millimeters of rain. So this is the end of the weather model run. So an air temperature pattern. So clear this. So Brampton, Stoffel, Newmarket, Uxbridge, Belleville, Niagara Falls City, Collingwood. It's gonna get 11 degrees, 12 degrees in London, 13 degrees in Brighton, 14 degrees is in downtown Toronto, 13 degrees in Niagara-on-the-Lake, 13 degrees in Hamilton, 13 degrees in Coburg and Oshawa. Oakville is going to get like 13 degrees. Orangeville is going to get 10 degrees. It's under 9 degrees. So next hour. So downtown Toronto, so full. Newmarket, let's see any temperatures. Brighton. So 20 degrees in London. 19 degrees in Hamilton, Brampton. 21 degrees in Niagara-on-the-Lake, 20 degrees in Niagara Falls City, 17 degrees in Uxbridge, Oshawa, Peterborough, Coburg, Belleville. Mississauga is 18 degrees, close to 19 degrees, so 18.5 degrees in Oakville. Winds by Ontario doesn't count. Might skip it. So Collingwood is 21 degrees. So 16 degrees in Brampton, Stoffel something else. So it's 17 degrees in downtown Toronto. 15 degrees in Stoffel, Newmarket, Uxbridge. 17 degrees in London, 16 degrees in Collingwood, 15 degrees in Whitehand, 17 degrees in Hamilton, 18 degrees in Niagara-on-the-Lake, 17 degrees in Niagara Falls City, Peterborough, 14 degrees in Belleville, 16 degrees in Coburg, 17 degrees is in Mississauga, Hamilton is 17 degrees, cold. So next hour, let's just skip Newmarket. So Newmarket is 15 degrees, Orangeville is 15 degrees. So next hour, 22 degrees in Brampton, Stoffel, Oshawa, Peterborough. 21 degrees in downtown Toronto, Mississauga. Oakville is 20 degrees. Oakville is 22 degrees, Hamilton 21 degrees, Niagara-on-the-Lake is 24 degrees, 22 degrees. It's in Niagara Falls City. Orangeville, Newmarket is 21 degrees, 21 degrees in Uxbridge, 20 degrees in Coburg, 21 degrees in Belleville, 20 degrees is in London, 20 degrees in Wyerton, 21 degrees is in Collingwood, Midland is 21 degrees. So next hour and 10 degrees in Brampton, Stoffel, Oshawa, Brighton, Collingwood. London's 8 degrees, 10 degrees in Niagara Falls City, 11 degrees is in Niagara-on-the-Lake, Hamilton, downtown Toronto, Coburg. 9 degrees is in Newmarket, Uxbridge, Peterborough. So Belleville 10 degrees. Oakville is 11 degrees. So next hour, So Brampton down to Toronto is 15 degrees. 14 degrees is in Newmarket, Stouffville. Oshawa is 14 degrees. Peterborough is 14 degrees. 15 degrees is in Cobourg, Belleville. 13 degrees in Uxbridge. Niagara-on-the-Lake is 15 degrees. Niagara Falls City is 14 degrees. 14 degrees in London. 12 degrees in Whiteham. 12 degrees in Collingwood. Scarborough is 15 degrees. 14 degrees in Oakville. 15 degrees actually. So Orangeville is 14 degrees. 14 degrees in Hamilton. Winspy is 14 degrees. Next hour. Second final hour. So 8 degrees in Whiteham. 6 degrees in Collingwood. 9 degrees in London. 9 degrees in Hamilton. 9 degrees is in Brampton. 11 degrees in Oakville, Mississauga, down to Toronto. Stouffville 7 degrees, 6 degrees is Orange. Well, not Orange. Well, so Orange was 5 degrees, Newmarket 6 degrees, Uxbridge 6 degrees, 7 degrees, 8 degrees is in Oshawa, 8 degrees in Cobourg, 4 degrees is in Peterborough, 5 degrees in Belleville, Niagara-on-the-Lake is 8 degrees, Niagara Falls City is 7 degrees. So ignore Winspy. So next hour except Scarborough. So Scarborough is 9 degrees. So 10 degrees in Whiteham, 14 degrees in Collingwood, 12 degrees in London, 13 degrees is in Brampton, down to Toronto, Newmarket, Stouffville, Oshawa, Peterborough, Cobourg, Hamilton, 15 degrees in Niagara-on-the-Lake, Niagara Falls City, 12 degrees in Uxbridge, Belleville is 14 degrees, Oakville is 13 degrees, 13 degrees in downtown Toronto, Scarborough, Brampton. This is the end of the video unless it's Port Erie. So Port Erie is 15 degrees.